When are we going to reopen? When are we going to be back in church? I get asked this question, I don't know, a dozen, 25 times a day. And I don't know what if I said this Sunday, that'd give you the shivers, wouldn't it? There's no timeline. I mean, who knew back on March 15th when we first shut down that we'd be sitting here in early December, still not going to church, wearing masks? People are weird. I'm weird. We're all weary of the isolation. You know, you come up to anybody, they're backing off, keeping distance. You want to shake hands. You want to hug somebody. On Christmas Eve, I usually hug 2,000 people I've done. I mean, I love it. Taking selfies and all. Breaks my heart. It's my favorite season. Yeah, church is our home. And I think especially during this season, we miss being home. We want to be there. I totally get it. I'm continuing to trust our medical advisors. We have 7 doctors who've given so much of their time to advise us on all kinds of things, how groups can meet, everything. They're cautious. Believe me. You talk about exhausted. We think we're exhausted. Medical providers are beyond exhausted. I get texts from our doctors and nurses all the time saying, you got to pray for us. We're just stretched beyond all imagining. They're giving good care right there on the front line. We need to pray for those guys. And it's a real thing. You know, I'm dressed like this because I just came from a funeral of one of our precious church members who died from COVID. She was doing fine before that. It's our 8th or maybe 9th death from coronavirus during this time. In the meantime, we're working on some cool stuff toward Christmas. Got this great choir arrangement of Silent Night with candles and all. That's going to be fun. You can participate in. You come to our Christmas crawl. You can do that in person. Like show up. We're going to go through the streets caroling, kind of old style. That'll be fun. I always had a big vision of the Sunday back. You know, we'd say, this is the Sunday, and we'd be back to the gills, and we'd be high-fiving going down the aisle, and everybody would be shouting. And it's not going to be like that, right? The way the vaccine will roll out, the way people feel safe or not getting out in public, it's going to be a gradual unfolding. That's what we're doing with everything, with our groups. You know, we've had our tents and heaters outside. And I know people are meeting in parking lots and parks and all kinds of things. We're taking stuff inside because we know it's getting cold. So we've developed some parameters for which rooms are best and distancing and masking. I've been really impressed. We've had people in the building of their willingness and ability to honor the space that other people need so that we'll be safe. We've had church members die of COVID, but they didn't get it at church, right? That's a good thing. We've had people in worship, and other churches have done first come, first serve, you sign up. But we've been doing like Sunday school groups, different groups that already exist. We're going to have our new members come soon. If you're not in a group, we're going to have a chance for you to come some Sunday where a few people come. I love being in there. I love having a few faces out there. Somebody kind of chuckles, should I say something funny. It was really meaningful at our Hope and Consolation service, which I hope you caught on Monday night. We invited the families of those who suffered deaths in the past year to come. And they came, they were in the room, lit candles. Really meant so much to them. It's our church home. And we all love it. And home's something we yearn for. It's a place, it's people, of course. The yearning reminds us of what really matters, what's in our hearts deep inside. And we know during this season is that we love God and we love each other and we love our church. We love this season. It's something we love to do together, and this is just the way we do it together. Now, I miss you more than you can imagine. And I love it when I see one of you in the grocery store. Sometimes people just swing by my house. I love that. And let's try to keep in contact, reach out to somebody you think might be lonely or hurting. We're so grateful for you continuing to worship with us and come to the classes and send in your money, even though we're not passing the plate on Sunday morning. It's really made such a big difference, and we're grateful. Friends, we love you. I hope you have a blessed Advent, that it's a time of growth and learning, maybe especially during this pandemic. Help us focus on what really matters in life. That you have a joyous Christmas and a new year that brings you new beginnings and new blessings in your life.